when Ron Washington waved home. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Albies.
This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
I'm Noah.
And I'm Drew.
Yep, the Braves boys are back. That's your nickname collectively, by the way. And we're doing a follow up to our previous. Noah provided a great, previously on for us in those first opening seconds. What we talked about last time. But we're doing like a little follow up to a Braves. I feel like we haven't done this in a while. I wanted to get this out before the season started, but now we're like a month in.
And now everyone's injured, so it's even better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Well, I guess we do have somewhat a fresh-ish news, right, with some injuries.
That wasn't good. You sounded happy.
No,
He's happy for the show. It's good content.
It's for content. I'm team content, right? I'm not here to provide any bias or anything. I'm just here for the content. So I'll let you guys, because you guys could talk about each of you could talk about the Braves for an eternity. So I'll let you two kind of. You want to start with injuries?
No.
No. Okay. Well, we'll talk about the good stuff then. No. What's good? What's going on that's good?
None of this even matters, right? We know they're going to make the playoffs. This is the only year where they're definitely going to make the playoffs. The regular season just doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, it's mostly. I'd say mostly true. I'm not going to go out and say that we're going to make the playoffs just because I think I believe in karma a little too much to say that. But it's a fair take.
Reverse karma. I think if you don't say what you think is going to happen, it won't happen. You got to believe it to be true. That sounded too positive. But anyway.
You're allowed to be positive.
Yeah, I guess. But my point is, last year, I think everyone picked, was it last year that everyone picked the Mets to win the division?
Yes.
2 years ago. Time flies.
That was last year when they signed Verlander and Scherzer.
Yeah, I didn't think they would. I thought it would be the Braves or the Phillies. But anyway, it wasn't sure that the Braves would make the playoffs. And definitely not 2 years ago. But this year it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of, if they don't, something terrible has happened. Last year, if they didn't, you would say they had a really bad season. But this year, they have to make it, or else it'd be an absolute disaster. And I don't know, I need some postseason winning. I know I don't remember if we talked about this, but I said I'd give them 5 years. So I guess I have to keep my word on that. I said if they win a World Series, I'll go 5 years without getting mad at them for losing.
Yeah, so if I wanted to give my summary of the Braves, and the good news is, I think we haven't played that well this season, but we're 12-5, best record in the NL or something. I might have that slightly wrong. Acuna's kind of off to a medium, slumpy start. Same with Riley. Some of our better hitters, it's all kind of true. Michael Harris hasn't started off that hot. But we're still scoring a ton of runs, and that's great. But as Noah alluded to, it really only matters about the postseason. And I have concerns about our pitching in the postseason because I kind of think that offense wins regular season games and pitching wins postseason games. And I'm fairly worried about our pitching, I would say.
We don't have
even before Strider got hurt.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. They're gonna have to get someone at the deadline, obviously. I think they could. I think they will definitely. I don't think he's ever done that. AA. I think has he ever gotten a
Yeah,
start?
he's never gotten like a premier arm at the deadline. I mean, he like signed Dallas Keuchel, or did he trade for him like in 2018, back when he was still kind of okay? I don't know anything other than that. I mean, he loves to load up on the bullpen and the bench bats, which is great. I mean, another thing to be happy about is our bullpen is great. And I think a great bullpen is necessary.
Yeah.
It kind of helps us win some of these games that I think we haven't deserved to win this year.
Yeah.
I've been trying to rack my brain about what pitchers will be acquirable at the deadline.
Well, you never know who's going to have a crazy good season.
Exciting.
Teams are going to be selling. The issue is that now that no teams are selling, because everyone still has a chance to
Has
make
a
the playoffs.
chance. Yeah.
That's the problem now with 12 teams going to the playoffs. Like everyone still has a chance.
Yeah, Drew, I'm looking at I can't find anyone who would be available. I mean, I'm looking through, the list of starters right now.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, I mean, I've put off, like, teams that I think won't make the playoffs, so
I mean,
could
do you think
reasonably sell.
Do you think last year the Mets would sell Scherzer? Like,
no, but I didn't think it was an impossibility. Like you said, I didn't think the Mets were going to win the division. I thought that was kind of...
No, but I didn't think they'd be selling.
Yeah. I mean, like, they didn't, like, have to sell last year. I think they just kind of were like, well, this strategy isn't, like, as sustainable as we hoped. And, I mean, so far their season's been okay this year in their little retooling season. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but I don't know. Are there any pitchers on the last year of their contract?
Yeah, so a guy who's interested me, I don't know what his contract situation is, Reed Detmers with the Angels, because I don't really think they're going to go to the playoffs, and they might be looking to sell, and I've always loved him, but I know he's not, as exciting as maybe all Braves fans are hoping for.
Let's see what
is. Oh, he's got tons of service.
Oh, he's got 3 years of arbitration left. Oof.
Yeah, he's got tons of.
Yeah, no chance. Yeah, I feel like he's been in the league forever. It says only 2 years, but it feels like longer than that.
Jose Quintana.
No.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of like lower.
Kyle
like,
Hendricks.
do you want Eric Fetty from the White Sox? Like that's who you're
Maybe.
kind of.
I mean, Eric Fetty
kinda
did
like
like
Eric Fetty.
last year, right?
Yeah, in like Korea or something.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I don't like Eric Fetty.
I don't know how he's doing this, but yeah, no,
He's okay. He's fine. Maybe the Padres, is that like maybe a surprise
like a
team?
Joe Musgrove or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to look up their contracts right now because like I doubt they would get rid of like Mike King. I don't remember what they signed him to.
Yeah, I don't personally would not want Michael King.
I don't know. Let's see. Musgrove, he's got a couple more. He's signed through 2027. So I don't know if they would move him. I forgot they gave him an extension.
Sclafani.
He's hurt right now, isn't he?
Sclafani. I don't know why I said Sclafani. Is he? I don't know.
Yeah, he's not. That doesn't move my needle. That doesn't get
I
me
know,
excited.
but I mean,
yeah, we got to move Drew's needle here.
The person who's making the most money this year, that's a free agent, is I guess Scherzer, but is Zach Wheeler, and that's not never in a million years. And then it's Patrick Corbin. God help us.
Hey, Corbin's okay, yeah.
No, but yeah, and then two of the top five are literally Braves. So
okay, I think I have a theory actually. A team that I think is actually kind of bad, the Houston Astros, you get Justin Verlander.
Well, that man's 42. I don't actually know.
Yeah, but we only need him for 3 months. I mean, there's technically one more year on his contract, I think. I don't know if it's like an option or something.
He's not a free agent. But I guess, yeah, I don't know the option.
What if they convert a reliever like a Ronaldo Lopez?
I don't know if you can do that in the middle of the season.
Yeah,
I think that's challenging.
It was just a joke. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I love Ronaldo Lopez, okay? I was excited about him.
He doesn't
move my needle, but...
I think he's been looking good for a number 5 pitcher.
He taps my needle. He gives it a tap.
Yeah, he taps. That's fair.
Michael King was a converted reliever. Cole Reagans last year. You can convert a reliever and get good results.
Yeah, the Cole Reagans thing I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why he was a reliever for the Rangers. I don't know what the Royals unlocked.
Well, he added a slider when he went to the Royals, but there were a bunch of things. I don't know. Anyway, like the Rangers rotation was crowded because they wanted to start, whoever over.
Yeah, but why are you starting Andrew Heaney over Cole Reagans? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, there you go. Andrew Heaney. They can get him.
No.
We'll get the Heaney.
Also, the thing I worry about is I'm not sure we have enough prospects that anyone who is looking to trade a starting pitcher would trade for.
Well, we got that one guy.
Hurston Waldrop or whatever.
Him, yeah. That's the guy we drafted last year, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking of the guy we drafted the year before.
Smith Shawver?
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of Hurston. Yeah, no, I think I was, yeah.
I gotta say, I'm not a Smith Shawver guy. I don't see it. I don't know what maybe he needs more time. I don't know about it.
I was thinking of Owen Murphy.
Yeah, I don't know much about him.
I don't know how he's doing. Well, he has was 2 starts and .75 ERA this year in single A, but that's not much.
Playing for the Rome Emperors, I like it.
Speaking of, I love their new brand.
Yeah, that was a top tier rebrand.
Yeah. Much better than the Gwinnett strippers. Seriously, I can't look at that without seeing strippers. But anyway.
Daniel, what major league team do you support?
He doesn't like any sports team.
Like I said, I'm team content. Team content here.
Team content. What if, like, gun to your head, you have to answer?
Then it's been a good life.
All right.
I went out how I came in.
Good.
No? Yeah, okay. Looking at the line here, so Jared Kelenick's in a platoon role, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Is he still hitting like 500?
He's hitting like 380 or something. That's all I was like, he's got to be in a platoon role.
No, I think he didn't do well the last like 2 games, but anyway. Yeah, him and I mean, I don't even know when any of our injured players are coming back at this point.
Sean Murphy should be back kind of soon.
I don't know.
The Albies news was actually pretty recent.
Yeah.
That was
I don't know when he's coming back. That's
supposedly
like a month.
It's not that bad. They said like 2 or 3 weeks. I think you're probably more right at a month, but
if there's any hand injuries on the Braves, I have inside info on that.
That's really specific. Okay.
Yeah, because I know their hand and arm doctor, but not the
elbow doctor.
Not elbow. Yeah, no.
You guys best friends?
Didn't have the
well, he actually used to be. He used to be the head doctor. So he used to do the Tommy John, but that was like 10 years ago. But he's still their hand doctor.
So Albies with the toe injury, he has no idea what's going on with that.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
It's supposedly a small, like the good kind of fracture.
Yeah.
Hairline.
I mean, like, the guy played 3 more innings with a broken toe. I was proud of him.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I missed that one game, and I just didn't want to look at when he got hit because I was too sad.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, was it a year or 2 ago where he, like, broke his hand? something? His foot? His foot.
No, it was his hand. That was the one I had insider info on that.
Well, that one must have been pretty bad. He was out for like 3 months.
Yeah. It's funny. I'm just looking at the leaders of our stats. Batting average, home runs, RBIs, on base, and hits are 2 people. And not any of the top 4 hitters.
Yeah. It is interesting how that is. I have noticed that someone posted a thing on Twitter that like 7 of our 9 starters have a OPS better than league average.
Well, last year,
good. Yeah.
I at one point, like with like a month to go, they did or something. I don't know if they ended up. Let me look. I think everyone had an OPS plus of maybe not of at least 100.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh no. Oh wait. Arcia had 98. Never mind.
Close enough.
Close
We can
enough.
round that up.
Yeah, close enough.
Go look at the Marlins. Their ninth best hitter, probably like a 78.
Last year?
Yeah.
I don't even know. You know who their 9th best hitter would be. Well, you'd be wrong. Yeah. It'd be a 52, but
Yikes.
Gene Segura, but
I hope you have no Marlins fans as listeners of your podcast.
I don't think those exist, so I think we're safe. But yeah, the two leaders this year are all Ozuna, obviously, and Arcia, which is crazy. So they're really stepping up, especially Ozuna. I mean, he's hitting what, like 400? 400 on base percentage. OPS of 1.135.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He's leading the league in homers too, I think. I don't know if he's solo lead or.
I think Mike Trout tied him, but he's.
Do you remember at the end of last season how he got his 40th home run?
No, I don't.
That was the funniest thing that ever happened because like no team had ever had like maybe the Braves tied or broke the record for most players with 40 home runs.
Yeah.
You know, and it was the last game of the season, and Ozuna like went down in the 8th or went up in the 8th and like didn't get it, and then in the 9th we had the lead. We had like a 4. I'm trying to remember. I think it was like a 4-run lead, and me and all my friends were rooting for the Braves to blow it because at that point they had to finish the same spot so Ozuna could have a chance, and they did. And then Ozuna hit a home run in the extras. It was the funniest thing ever. and then we still lost, but it was. Let me try and find the.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. I saw it against the Nationals.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't realize how down to the wire that was.
It was literally like he had no more at bats, and then I'm trying to let me see the schedule. I'm trying to remember but I just remember laughing for good like 5 minutes straight, which doesn't sound long, but it really is when that happened because it was just so funny. Let me see this box score. How much were they up by? Oh no, it was in the top of the 9th they were up 3. Oh, but also they were 2 away from like breaking. They were also it was him getting his 40th, and they were also 1 away from tying the record. Most home runs in a season ever. It was both of those things. And so they did do that. They blew a 3-run lead.
They've had the stats.
I guess it wasn't a 3-run lead. It was a 2-run lead. Or I guess it was only 1-run lead. Never mind. Yeah, it was only a 1-run lead. But they gave up 3 runs, and then we got 1 home run. And didn't break the record, but we tied it, and he got his 40th. It was really funny. But anyway, this season he's already at 8, which is crazy. I don't think last year he got 8 until like June or July.
Yeah, I mean, like near the end of May, people wanted to DFA him.
Oh yeah, no, I was one of those people.
Me too.
was not good at the beginning of last year. Oh, it was Michael Tonkin who gave up all those runs last year at the end of the game. Mets legend. He just got DFA'd by them and then re-signed. DFA'd and then claimed by someone, and then like a couple days later they DFA'd him and the Mets just re-signed him. I don't why to a 40-man roster spot. Like, what's the point?
That is weird. Yeah, like, does that save them any money? Is there I doubt it.
It's still the same contract, right? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, April 5th, he was DFA'd by the Mets, and then he was traded to the Twins for cash. He appeared in one game for Minnesota, gave up 2 runs in 2 innings, and then DFA'd, and then he was claimed off the waivers by the Mets. I don't know. But anyway. My problem is if another pitcher goes down, I just don't know who could possibly. Like last year, we had like 5 or 6 players get like 4 starts.
Yeah.
And I don't think this year, because there were so many injuries last year too, I don't think that exists this year. I don't think we have that.
I mean, we've got Darius Vines. He's getting another start. We got Winans. I think Dylan Dodd's still kicking around somewhere.
That's true. I guess Bryce Elder. He was.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting them to call Bryce Elder up for Sunday's game, but apparently they're rolling Darius Vines back out there.
Is he not looking well? I don't know what happened. I mean, he was an all-star last year.
Yeah. I think he just, his stuff's just not that amazing. It's really the results that are good.
I guess.
So no one trusts it. I mean, I don't like Bryce Elder. I think he's, kind of fine at best.
You know what I'm saying? Last year we had 6 players start between 5 and 7 games. And do those 6 players exist? If we need to?
You know who could be exciting to come back, be one of those 6? Huascar Ynoa.
Is he coming back?
Yeah, he's pitching. He's come back from I think it was an ACL, I mean, not ACL, sorry, UCL, Tommy John, that one.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm trying to see their 40-man. It's just Winans and Vines.
Drew, you know what's bad? That when I Google Huascar Ynoa, the first thing that comes up is what happened to Huascar Ynoa?
Yeah, well, he really derailed his promising young start when he punched a wall in Milwaukee.
Yeah, it didn't help.
And then he, when he was ready to come back from that, had to go get Tommy John surgery, so.
It's I don't know. He's kind of just like a slider only guy. So if he's developed a different pitch, then maybe. But I'm surprised he's still on the team.
He's probably he's bound for the bullpen. Or
Noah was a bullpen guy originally.
Yeah.
I mean, how many is it, when's he run out of arbitration years? I don't even know. Oh, literally, this is his first year of arbitration.
Yeah, they got him for a while, but they could. Well, I guess no one wants him. I was gonna say they could trade him, but who wants him right now?
Dude, someone like the A's.
This is his first year pitching in 3 years.
Yeah, like you said, maybe the Rays teach him how to throw his get more induce vertical break on his fastball or something. Because he's just he has a slider, and he's a 2-pitch pitcher, but only one of them is good.
All right, so Daniel, I've got a question for you. You say you're not a sports ball guy, and you're talking about induced vertical break.
I know. I'm not. I don't have a team. I don't have a team, but I got all the sports ball stuff.
All right.
I can tell you, he's a 2-pitch pitcher with one good pitch, and that doesn't work.
Yeah, that's fair.
The reason Strider works is because he has 2 great pitches. I'm sorry.
that are like
Rest in peace.
generationally great.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it with two good pitches if they're both great, but like Huascar Ynoa has a really great slider and nothing else, so guys would just basically sit fastball. So he needs to go to somewhere else that could help him. I don't know that the Braves pitching development is
Yeah, I don't
great.
think
I'm not
it's very
saying they're
good.
bad, but like
Yeah.
who have they developed?
Strider.
Okay.
But did they develop Strider? Or did
Yeah,
Strider
I don't know if they
develop
developed Strider.
himself?
But, okay, we'll give them Strider. Okay, I'll give you Strider, but
Fried.
I mean, Max Fried.
But Max Fried's stuff is like not that good. You know, he just has good control. I think the Braves teach you like how to pitch to people, I guess, like how to use what you have in an
Like
effective
sequencing?
way. Yeah, like sequencing. Their scouting's probably okay, but like they're not teaching people how to like throw a new nasty slider or a sweeper or a splitter or anything like that.
Because there just seems like a lot of guys that come through the system that just get shipped off elsewhere or don't develop into anything. I guess, that happens to every team, but.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it was injuries, right? Soroka was injuries. I mean, Ian Anderson, injury.
Kyle Wright, they got was injury, you want to say? But all the
he won
guys
20 games and then like 20 games 2 years ago. I know.
He won
that doesn't
21
matter.
games.
I wasn't. Never mind.
He was fine, but he was like Drew said, he was more of a command guy. Like all the guys that you mentioned in the minors, like. I mean, Dylan Dodd's kind of interesting, but like Darius Vines.
What's wrong with being a command guy?
AJ Smith-Shawver. No, I'm not saying anything wrong with it. We're saying
it's like, not sexy.
No, it's sexy to me.
It doesn't move Drew's needle, okay?
Well, you would have hated Greg Maddux.
No, I'm not saying they can't have command guys. I'm saying they haven't, like Drew said, they haven't really developed stuff well.
Dare I say, like, something that it seems like teams don't do is get like a nice mix of stuff guys and like command guys, like
Chris Sale. There's your stuff guy.
Yeah, but Chris Sale's stuff is falling off because he's getting old.
I know. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
I mean, obviously you want a mix, right?
Yeah.
Obviously the optimal solution is getting a mix, but like, I just, I guess they get good command at it, guys, but even then, like. Well,
I think the Braves get the max out of what they have, but they don't like help people unlock new levels.
Mm.
And that's why I feel like people kind of sputter out, like on the Braves, like Anderson and Wright, like start getting hit hard because like eventually. With the whole getting the best out of them, there's just enough stuff out there to scout that like teams know how to sit on their stuff. And
command is not as sustainable season over season as compared to stuff.
Yeah,
it's sort of the general rule. But within a season, command is much better to have. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you'll get better results with command within a season, but it doesn't necessarily translate season over season as well as stuff.
The relievers, almost all of them came from the farm system and have been very successful. Right? So, I mean, they've got stuff.
Yeah, AJ Minter has stuff.
So.
Joe Jimenez too, but he's not from our farm system.
No, Matzik has stuff, and that's just his face. Have you looked at it? Daniel?
I haven't studied the individual faces of the Atlanta Braves relievers.
No, why don't you?
Yeah, I guess I should have. That should have been my preparation for this podcast.
Yeah.
Especially Tyler Matzik, like the eighth best reliever on the team. I don't know, but like when you look at the lineup, like it's all guys that they,
Yeah. The Braves hitting factory is much, much more premium than the Braves pitching factory.
Well, it's just Acuna, Albies, and Riley, right?
Harris.
I forgot about him.
They made good trades on the hitting side, obviously.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, whatever you
And
think of the
players
Freeman.
blossom here too. Like think about Orlando Arcia. Like dude was bouncing between the minors and the bigs with the Brewers.
I mean,
Like we
Ozuna
basically
was
traded him Pringles to
inconsistent.
get him.
What'd you say, Daniel?
I'd say Ozuna was a little inconsistent with the Marlins, and then has been more consistent with the Braves. Right? Or am I not remembering correctly?
I
I
feel
mean,
like
he has
pretty
always
good.
been streaky, but I consider
I
him
feel like he was
streaky
pretty
on
good
the
with the
Braves.
Cardinals the year before. He
All
was
right, well,
okay.
never mind.
Even though
Never
it's okay because then he got a 1-year contract, and then he had a great 60 games. But
And then he didn't. Yeah, and then he had some problems in 2022, in 2021, which no one will
I
talk
thought
about.
he lived really close to me because I saw
Are you
the
proud of
Cubs
that?
report.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just afraid of starting Luis Guillorme every day. Anytime a player has been on the Mets, I just feel like their career is over.
Hey,
He's the only former
slander
Met.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Oh yeah, him. That's true. I mean, his career was over being on the Mets. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah, we can cure people of that curse.
2 of them, I guess. I don't think anyone else. Was Jesse Chavez ever on the Mets?
I feel like he was.
I don't think he
That's a
was.
great question. I don't think so, but maybe.
No, he wasn't. He was on every other team.
That's why I figured. I was like, he's been on a bunch of teams. He's got to.
Well, he's been on a bunch of teams, but 5 of them have been the Braves.
Okay, that's fair.
No, the 4 of them. He's been on the Braves 4 different times.
Yeah, Royals, Sacramento. That's what they're called now. Toronto,
Sacramento?
Dodgers. Yeah, that's what they're called now. Dodgers and Angels.
You said Royals.
Yeah, he's on the Royals.
And then you said Sacramento.
Yeah, Sacramento. Sacramento A's.
You know that the Royals moved to Sacramento.
There's another team in Sacramento now. Well, not yet.
Yeah, but
I catch what you're throwing down.
Yes. I guess it went over Noah's head.
No, I know
it went too deep into his head. Yeah, it went too deep into your head, and you were overthinking it.
No, I was thinking you were talking about basketball. Because the Royals were a basketball team. And then now they're the Kings in Sacramento. But anyways. Yeah, Chavez has been everywhere. I'll have you know, I've seen Dylan Lee start a World Series game in person.
Was that game 4 or game 5?
No, it was game 5.
I was there too. Dylan Lee.
Oh no.
He's bad. But it was Tucker Davidson, right? I think.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I wonder what Tucker Davidson up to.
Yeah.
No, Dylan Lee started game 4. Game 4, yeah. That I didn't go to that one. I
Yeah.
don't know why I said that. I was at the game 5 where Tucker started.
Tucker Davidson is apparently in the Orioles organization now.
Oh.
Yeah, their farm system has really been cleared out, I guess, because of all the trades recently.
Yeah.
Who's their one guy in the minors? What's his name? You know, with the weird name.
Hurston Waldrop?
On the Orioles.
Oh.
It's exactly the same name. Yeah.
Heston Kierstad?
It might as well be the same person. If Waldrop was a little bit different, Hurston and Heston, I guess. But yeah. When was the last time the Braves took anyone but a pitcher in the first round?
Great question.
Seriously.
Just part of your little trivia.
6 years ago.
Oh, it was
Or
Braden
6 years ago.
Shoemake.
Braden Shoemake.
Ooh, stinks.
Shea Langoliers. Oh, Carter Stewart. Remember him?
I don't know what happened to him.
He's the guy that didn't sign because they offered him less because it found out he had a problem.
Oh.
He's playing in Japan now. They literally only draft pitchers. I mean, 90% of their first round picks are pitchers. Colby Allard.
Oh, I remember him. He was supposed to be the truth.
I mean, he was on the team last year.
Yeah, after we got him back from the Rangers or something.
He was one of those 6 people that started 5 to 7 games. He's on the Phillies now. What's happened to Joey Wentz?
We traded Joey Wentz, I think, for Orlando Arcia.
No. He was traded with he was for Shane Green.
Oh.
And Travis Demerit.
I remember that guy.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. So he's been on the Tigers ever since.
Yeah, but when we traded him, he was really young. Is he starting? I didn't even know that. He's
not starting right now. Or is he?
He's not starting now, but he has started games.
He started 19 games last year.
Yeah. Well, I mean this year. They got plenty of guys there. Jack Flaherty. They should trade for Jack Flaherty. There you go.
What?
Braves. That move your needle? Trading for Jack Flaherty?
No. I mean, maybe.
Kenta Maeda?
Maybe. I think the Tigers are going to be very good this year, so.
Jack Flaherty's black?
No.
I don't know. Noah, what website are you on?
Wikipedia? He identifies as black.
Hold on. I mean, maybe? Let's see. He's biracial.
I know he went to high school with Max Fried and Lucas Giolito.
Maybe we can get Giolito.
No. I mean, I like Giolito. I think he's funny. But maybe it's like a broadcaster.
He's
not
also different. What about Drew Smiley?
Please no. Never.
What about
again.
Shelby Miller?
That? I would like that reunion.
Convert him to a starter.
Back to a starter?
Yeah.
I mean, Daniel, you suggested that earlier in the show. Maybe they're right all along.
Maybe the Dodgers will be sellers.
Yeah, you never know. But I guess to the point, who are they trading for these guys? They can't get a top end guy, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't think so.
Well, you'd have to trade
we'll trade their 2 guys.
Not Keston Kjerstad, but the other guy.
Hurston
Waldrop.
Hurston Waldrop and Owen Murphy.
Yeah, you'd have to trade them if you wanted to get
Are they 1 and 2 prospects?
No, I think Smith-Shawver still has his prospect.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess Murphy's 5. Okay, I know Jared Ritchie. He's really young, but this other guy, number 3, I've literally never even heard of. Spencer Schwellenbach.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that guy.
Yeah, I mean, you probably just made that up, and that's fine. Yeah.
No, I saw him earlier today.
Okay. In person?
Jinx.
The internet.
Yeah,
Drew. Second round in 2021, and then he had Tommy John surgery. Okay.
All right, well.
Nebraska.
Who?
Dude,
Spencer Schwellenbach. or Bach.
We can start wrapping up here soon. We're going a good time. Unless you guys have anything else you wanted to touch on, Braves wise. This is your last chance to talk about the Braves with people who care. So I'm sure both of you kind of talked about
what else say? Olsen Chads rise up.
All right.